Hey guys, it's Deb again. So I am going to try to reset the computer in the Suboverland today. I had looked for some information from Scotty Kilmer's channel. I just did a YouTube search for Scotty Kilmer, BCM, and the first video that came up was this rather old one that he had about resetting the computer, and I didn't do that at the time. I just went ahead and thought that I should go ahead and use that Foxwell reader since I had it. I was like, well, I'll just try that first, but that obviously didn't work. So the first thing that he had you do was to disconnect the battery, which I already did that. It's already disconnected. And he said to turn on the headlights for 5 minutes to discharge the battery and everything from all the power. And so I did that, and then you have to reconnect the negative. I wrote notes. And then I have to start the car and put it in neutral with my foot on the brake, sit out here in neutral for 4 minutes, and then he says to put it in drive, or in low gear, not drive, but low gear. And I've actually never put this in anything other than drive. I've never gone lower than that. And a shifter like this, so I don't even know how to do it. That should be interesting. I'm guessing you go forward or something. Once you get down to drive, I guess you go forward with it or something. I don't know. But then you sit here with your foot on the brake in low gear for another 4 minutes, and then he says to drive it for 20 minutes at speeds over 35 miles an hour. And then, you know, that will either reset the computer or it won't. So I'm going to do that, but first I wanted to check the tire pressures, and because I haven't driven it in a while, and the two on this side are low, and the two on the passenger side are high, and I think it's because the sun comes up over there, so it's warmer over there. So I don't want to deflate those too much, but I am going to try to deflate them a little bit. So I'm going to do that, because once I get in here and turn it on and do all this, I'm going to have to sit in here for 10 minutes with my foot on the brake, so I'm not going to be able to do multitasking or anything. So I've got to get my tires inflated. I brought my Jackery 500 out here to use my digital tire inflator, or air compressor. And I brought my notebook out so that I can just at least look at my scribbles and my floor plans for 10 minutes while I'm sitting here. I've got my timer, the water, and then I'm just going to get ready to go drive for 20 minutes. I'm just going to go out to the nearest highway so that I can drive without having to keep stopping like you do in town. Alright, I will get back to you when I know something. Bye. Oh, 68 watts to run this thing. It's kind of loud. Alright, so I filled up the tires on the driver's side and took some air out of the ones on the passenger side. They're at 32 right now. I reconnected the battery. And it is hot in here, so now I've got to pull down these windows finally. Everything's as normal. That I tried to clear the code. It's idling rough now. I can feel it. You probably can't hear that, but right now it's idling strangely. You can see the RPM. Look at the RPM. I'm not touching the pedals. It's never done that before, so that's another problem. But I tried to clear that code with that reader, and that obviously didn't work. So that Foxwell reader is junk as far as I'm concerned. Either that or I'm not doing something right or something. But I followed their instructions. So anyways, now I have to put it in neutral for 4 minutes. Got my timer out here. My foot on the brake. But yeah, that reader didn't work at all for anything. I really hope this resetting the computer works, because if not, this is probably going to be an expensive repair. So hopefully I can just reset it and it'll be fine. I'm presuming that after I take my 20-minute drive and I come back and I turn it off and let it sit, I assume that when I turn it back on the next time, that's when it would be all fixed. And Scotty said, you know, if that didn't work, you're gonna have to get a new computer, which I don't want to have to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a while and then I'm gonna put it in. He's just set a lower gear, lower than drive, so I don't know, maybe I should put it in first or something. I really don't know. But I'm ready to go. Got my purse. I closed the hood. I'm ready to get out on the highway. Oh. She needs to stretch her legs anyways. It's been a while. This darn camera really goes out of focus very, very easily. But the fans are on full high. I can turn it off. Ooh, wait. I still hear them, but I don't feel. Huh. I don't know, but I'm gonna do this little trick. So I'll get back to you at the end and let you know whether it worked or not. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm back. I was out on the highway for at least 30 minutes and it drove just fine. But here we are. It's still on. I mean, I'm not sure if it resets. When is it supposed to reset? Like, so I guess I'll sit here and wait a minute and then turn it back on and turn it back off and see what happens. Okay guys, I'm not getting a good feeling about this. Fans are still going. The display didn't come on, which is weird. It normally comes on. Service airbag's still on. And oh, fans are still running. Yep, down here. Bunch of air coming out down here. Radio's still on. Well, I turned it off, but you know. No, I've got to unhook the battery again. That didn't work. I think I might need a new computer. Oh boy. Alright, well, that's my fun for the day, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook the ground from the battery so it's not sitting here wearing down my new battery. I'll talk to you some other time. Bye.